So I saw this video the other day, and a guy was talking about if you should actively engage your core muscles when you stand. Now, specifically, he was talking about should you suck in your stomach so you look better when you stand. His conclusion was that if you do this, you can have adverse effects on how the diaphragm moves, which could affect your breathing. So, long story short, he said no. But if you're not engaging your core muscles when you stand, what you're doing is you're placing your back at risk of injury. So you have your spinal column, and then you have all the muscles surrounding the spinal column, which help to support that structure. Now, obviously, the spinal column is stacked vertically, so you have each segment that is somewhat stable because you have support above and below it. But when you are not using any of the muscles around the core to help support the spine, this is when the joints between the different spinal segments, as well as the discs, can be constantly compressed, leading to chronic injury. Now, I'm not saying that you have to squeeze your abs like you're a teenage boy who is convinced that you have abs and you don't want to try and show it. All you need is a somewhat gentle contraction of the abdominal and the core muscles. Now, obviously, if you squeeze too hard, you will fatigue, but also you won't be able to move in a fluid manner. So you want a little bit of tone in the muscles, and then that will help support the low back when you're moving around so that you don't sustain some kind of unnecessary injury.